A U.S. appeals court recently upheld a law that could reshape the social media landscape. This law could force ByteDance, the Chinese company behind TikTok, to sell the app or face a nationwide ban. This decision is a major setback for TikTok, which is incredibly popular in the United States. TikTok has millions of users in the US who love creating and sharing short videos. The app is also a hit with advertisers hoping to reach this vast and engaged audience. The court's decision is not the final word. ByteDance is expected to appeal to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will then decide whether the law can stand or if it should be overturned. This legal battle is far from over, and its outcome will significantly impact TikTok's future in the US. If the law is upheld and ByteDance chooses not to sell, TikTok could vanish from US app stores. This would mean American users could no longer download or update the app. This would be a massive blow to TikTok, its users, and the many creators who rely on the platform to earn a living. The appeals court decision has created considerable uncertainty for TikTok. The company, its users, and its creators must now wait for the Supreme Court to weigh in on the matter. The stakes are high, and the outcome of this legal battle will have major implications for the social media landscape in the United States and beyond. The law at the center of this controversy was signed by President Biden in April 2024. This law focuses on ByteDance and its ties to the Chinese government. U.S. officials have expressed concerns that the Chinese government could pressure ByteDance into handing over user data from TikTok. This data could potentially include personal information and browsing habits of American citizens. The law doesn't explicitly ban TikTok from operating in the U.S. Instead, it takes a more indirect approach. The law targets app stores like Apple's App Store and Google's Play Store. It prohibits these app stores from offering TikTok unless ByteDance divests its ownership. This means that even if TikTok were allowed to operate, it would be very difficult for U.S. users to download and use the app. TikTok argued against this law, claiming it violates freedom of speech rights. The company also argued that finding a buyer for its U.S. operations within the given time frame would be incredibly challenging. However, the appeals court rejected these arguments, paving the way for the law to potentially come into effect. The potential TikTok ban has sparked speculation about which companies might benefit the most. One company often mentioned is Meta, the tech giant behind Facebook and Instagram. Meta has been actively pushing its own short-form video feature, Reels, which directly competes with TikTok. If TikTok were to disappear from the US market, Reels would be well-positioned to attract many former TikTok users seeking an alternative. Meta has invested heavily in Reels, incorporating it into Instagram and promoting its use. The company has also made it easy for creators to create and share engaging short videos on the platform. Reels has gained significant traction, with many Instagram users embracing the feature. While Meta hasn't publicly disclosed specific revenue figures for Reels, it's widely believed that the feature is contributing positively to the company's overall earnings. A potential influx of former TikTok users and creators could further boost Reels' popularity and revenue-generating potential. The potential TikTok ban could have ripple effects throughout the social media landscape. It's not just Meta's Reels that stand to gain. YouTube Shorts, Google's answer to TikTok, could also see a surge in users and advertising revenue if TikTok were to exit the US market. This situation presents both challenges and opportunities for social media companies. For companies like Meta and Google, the potential disappearance of TikTok from the US market represents a chance to attract new users and solidify their position in the increasingly competitive short-form video market. However, it also highlights the challenges of navigating the complex and evolving landscape of international tech regulations and geopolitical tensions. The coming months will be crucial for TikTok, Meta, and the broader social media industry. The Supreme Court's decision will significantly impact the future of short-form video platforms in the United States. As the situation continues to unfold, companies will likely adapt their strategies to capitalize on the evolving market dynamics.